Hi again. I thought I'd do another shed chat. I haven't done one for could be a couple of weeks. I'm not sure, but anyway, it's another shed chat. Yeah, you've just hopefully have seen the 4-part of the pressure washer fix up, refurb, and in action. If you haven't, take a look at that. That's I think the last 5 videos, 4 of them was that, and there was a still one as well. So if you haven't caught any of them, or if you're a new subscriber and haven't looked back through my videos, yeah, take a look at them, because yeah, that's a well, not really a long running project. It's just something I've had for a long time, that pressure washer, and finally it is done and completed. So that's good. So it's on to new stuff now. So I'll turn you around and I'll just show you a few things. So yeah, we'll just have a quick scan sort of around the shed, really, what's going on. All my grass bags gone at the moment. I'll tell you why that is in a minute. Well, there's one up there, well, a part of one, because yeah, well, I'll tell you in a minute anyway. We'll go around the mowers and that first. This is just a cheap Sovereign. There you go, Sovereign mower. Probably just I imagine just needs the carb refurbed, a clean up, a service, and that'll be ready to go. It's got a bit of rust around there. I'm going to try to address that a little bit, do something with that. The rest of the deck, to be honest, is pretty okay, so that'll clean up okay. I'm not going to go mad on this one because it's just quite a sort of a low end mower, but to be honest, they were decent decks, even though they did flake the paint. They solid, and they don't really rot to them, not like the Izzies. They last a lot longer than them. So yeah, that'll just be a cheap one. I'll just yeah, make it look a bit nicer. It hasn't got to be perfect, but make it look a bit nicer. We've got that one there, which is not mine. It's something I've got to service. I've got to service that one for I've done it about 4 or 5 times over the years. So yeah, that's just got to have a clean. You can see the state of it at the moment. All the wheels are loose this year. He worked it quite hard last year, I reckon, because it does look a bit of a mess. But anyway, that'll be a quick little job. To be honest, I think the clean down will take longer. There's a Makita strimmer there. I've just got to do a few more bits to that, and then we'll see what that's like. There's a steel one there. Have been working on that, but the problem being that I think the engine's okay, but the gearbox is gone. That's not actually original gearbox. I tried to fit another one on and failed. So yeah, don't know what's going to happen with that. A matter of looking for another gearbox for it, really, in there. It's got to be the right one for this. I don't think they fitted it on many, because I tried to put this one on, and though it looks the shaft nearly fits, it doesn't 100% fit. I've unearthed at the back of my units, I bought on eBay years ago some Honda signs, you can see. So that's going to be part of my shed, or even my spare room in the house. I don't know, but there's a Honda sign there. So yeah, that's something which I'll sort of put in here, and or in my spare room or something, if I make that into some sort of an office thing. I shall see. So yeah, there's that. The scooter at the moment, the engine is out of the scooter, and they'll get me onto what's on the bench and what is just below me, because I still haven't got that started, the scooter. I've got some videos of the processes I've been going through to try and start it, but I've had to try to do without buying any parts, really, or minimal parts, but I've had to buy parts. So I'll show you what I've actually got for that, and I should be working on that the weekend, actually, because parts come today. So I'll just put the bits on the bench, and then we'll have a look at what I've got. Oh yeah, I bought some parts for the Lambretta. I don't think I showed you this. I might have done. I can't remember what I put in the last shed update, because I have actually had this a couple of weeks or so now. But I've given it a real good clean. It's sort of as good as I can get it. It was absolutely caked in thick oil, greasy type oil and mud and everything, all in the fins and everything. But I've got it pretty clean now. And yeah, this is a replacement pot, and it's used, and it come with a good piston as well. So, and it come with the rings, and it come with a pin which is still in there, no clips, and I'll tell you what I was going to do in a minute, but it sort of went a bit pear-shaped. So yeah, we got them, and yeah, the old rings are here. which I was told this was from a running machine, so I could have used them. But what I decided to do, I might just go through what's on the bench first. What I decided to do was order some new rings, because I just thought it's even if the old rings were working okay, they're going to have at the least minimal wear. So yeah, I decided to buy a pair of rings for it. So yeah, they can go on there. Because I had to make an order of over £10, I bought some new points as well. So that's something I really needed, because the points are quite pitted on it, even though I'm getting spark. Okay. Yeah, I was going to fit this on with the old clips off my old piston. I know you shouldn't really do that, but I was I wanted to get it to see if it run, and then I'd probably take it off again and do more work on a later date. But I know you should fit new clips, but I couldn't do that anyway, because one pinged right over there somewhere, and I looked and I could not find it. So I ordered 6 just in case. So I got some spares. They weren't very expensive. They're only a sort of an internal C clip. That's what they are. I think they're 16mm, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they were. If they're not, I'll put it in what they are, but I'm sure they were 16mm. And this is just a speedo part from my Yamaha MX100. I didn't actually need it, but it's new old stock, and I don't think I'd get one of them if I needed one. I don't think they make it anymore, so I bought it just so it's a spare, just in case. I can't see I'll ever need it really, but I've got a video coming up of what I've been doing to the speedo on the, well, to try and make the speedo work on the MX100. And this part I got slightly worn in them bits there, but I've managed to reuse it. So this one probably won't be used, it'll just be a spare. So that's just the other thing that come. So yeah, I'll pack the bits away and then I'll show you the other bit. So yeah, I've unwrapped it. There you go. It's a side panel for the Lambretta, and actually I've got the pair, so they're bare. I suppose that must be treated in oil to stop it rusting there, and that's why the sort of cling film type stuff is all over it. I haven't got the handles. I will get them, but the reason I wanted to get the side panels, these are the side panels that cover the engine. The reason I wanted to get these is because I haven't applied for the UK reg for it yet, and you have to send photos of each side of the machine, and it's going to look, it's not going to make it look, this will make it look complete with these on. So it just might give me the edge. So it does sometimes, if they're not happy with what they see on the photos, you have to take it to have the actual vehicle checked. But if these are on there, it's going to look more complete. So that's why I wanted them before I sent the photos off for the reg. So I should probably I'll just degrease these, just sand them back to give them a bit of a key, and then I'll edge primer them, and they can go, the edge primer I use is white, that doesn't matter, they can just sit on there and they will make it look complete. So yeah, they weren't cheap, but I don't suppose for what they are, they were stupid money. They were well, I'll tell you how much they were, £185 for the pair delivered, and they obviously are reproduction ones. But like someone said on some forum I was on, they said, why have all the hassle of getting old ones and having to fill the dents and everything when these are all moulded in one and they're good to go. So that's the way I decided to go with it. I'm not worried it's not 100% original anyway, but yeah, but don't look bad panels. And this is the kickstart side, that's why it's got that there. The other one side won't have that. But yeah, I managed to buy them, so that's good. That's another thing off the list. So yeah, these projects aren't cheap though. It does add up, because like I said, 185 for this pot and piston with the rings and that, just around £50 that was, which was a good price for it. But yeah, with the price of the scooter and everything and other bits I've already bought for it, it does add up quickly. And then it's going to need tyres, and then it's going to need other bits and pieces. That's without doing any cosmetic stuff on it. So yep, that's why I have to try and fix them up, mowers and bits and pieces, to try and fund things like this, because obviously my channel with just around 600 subscribers, it isn't going to fund anything. It won't even, it funds nothing, because you know I have to be to 1,000 before I could even perhaps earn a penny from it. So it won't even fund one of them piston clips I bought. So yeah, I've got to do it off my own back, which obviously I'm happy to do so, because they're my projects when they're done. When that scooter's done in nice condition on the road and everything, eventually when it's done, if I do a proper job on it, the scooter's worth quite a lot of money then, I suppose. You know, I suppose they make in good condition. They're looking really nice, about £4,500. So yeah, but there's a lot of work to go to make it that value. But even on the road, even the way it looks now, on the road workable, obviously it puts up the price a lot. And yeah, these panels will help me move along a little bit further. So yeah, but the plan is to get it running, get the photos done, get it sent off to try and get the reg
yeah,
number.
I've got all I need. I've got the Nova number, which is like the import number to say all taxes and all that have been paid. I've got that. I've got the dating certificate to prove from the Lambretta Owners Club to prove that the scooter is what it is, and matching numbers and everything. So I've got all that. So it is just basically form filling in, send off your £55, I think it is, and then hopefully it'll come back with an age-related number plate, which I think will probably be the 1963A, which the A was on the end, wasn't it then? Yeah. So the first actually it was the first registered with a letter on the end. Before it was like 3 letters and 3 numbers, or it's even less than that. It's 3 letters and 1 number, or 2 numbers really right back. So yeah, so it should be on a reg, I reckon. That's what I think. So yeah, we just got to go through the process of that. Hate filling the forms in, because if something goes slightly wrong, you know, you do slight mistake, then they'll send it back and you got to go and mess about sending it. I've only just popped into the shed tonight just to do this video. The dog expects me to come out so he can have a run around now, because I come out and shed most nights, so couldn't disappoint him. So I thought, yeah, do a shed chat. So it's actually Friday night, but you'll be watching this on the Sunday, and yeah, so weekend tomorrow, so I can get on with some of this stuff. So yeah, I'll leave the video there. Hope you enjoyed this little update. And oh yeah, just before I go, there is some more Honda mowers outside, about 4 or 5 Honda mowers outside to fix up, and some various other bits. So yeah, there's plenty of that sort of stuff to keep coming as well. But it'll be a mixture, some mower stuff, then I'll go to a couple of the scooter ones, motorbike ones, or whatever. And as the weather gets better, it'll be car stuff as well, camper van and all that sort of stuff. So yeah. They'll definitely keep coming, the videos. So I'm keeping up the 3 a week at the moment. So I think I'm doing Saturday evening now, yeah, it's been development. So I actually used my sandblaster today. It's been a lovely day. It's been about 14, 15 degrees somewhere around that. I think it might even got a bit warmer than that. So I managed to get on, been outside. It's more inviting to go outside, and I managed to do these couple of things with the sandblaster. So I'll turn around and show you. You'll see the sandblaster in action at some point. But I'm not sure when that will be. I will show you how it works. And today, while using it, I just used a sort of a temporary face mask and safety glasses. They kept steaming up, so it was a bit of a pain. I've got the air-fed mask with it. I didn't realise I actually had the whole lot of that. I've got the filters outside, so I'm gonna have to set it up to make it better. But I did use a cabinet. I did it outside with the fine crushed glass stuff, and with the pot. And yeah, it worked all right. I'll show you the result.
Yeah, there we go. There is some water dripped on them because my Land Rover condensates. So yeah, well, that one will go rusty. That one won't, because that's aluminium. But that's Hater 41. So that's really clean now. I haven't done the underneath. I only did bare minimum underneath, because I'm not going to go too far with it. But yeah, come up pretty nice. So yeah, that can. All I'm going to do with that, go over with some primer, and then I've got some Hater green on the shelf, and I'll go over with that. So that
should make that one good. I'm hoping I got all the bits of that, because I took that apart quite a long time ago, and I finally got it apart this morning totally. So I'm sure I've got enough bits for that. I've got a bag in that for that as well, so that could be a nice mower, when it's nicely painted up. That one is off Honda Eco. I did a video a little while back of getting a Honda Eco all sorted, and showed you it running. I think I showed me cleaning the carb and that and sorting it all out, but the deck wasn't great. Well, I had this stored somewhere else, and it did have wheels on, but didn't have handles on or an engine on. I bought it ages and ages ago. I think the drive's leaking. So what I thought I'd do, rather than dismantle the other one at the moment, do this deck and then get this deck painted. Then as I take the bits off the other one, I can put them on this one, and then I can sandblast that deck afterwards. So basically I'm just changing the deck over. This one will just have some undercoat on. I'll put some matte black on it, and then I'll use some petrol resistant lacquer. I only do a quick job on it, but as you can see, that, well, I didn't show you before because I only got it from my unit the other day, but a few little bits, they're gone rusty. That's actually gone rusty already, I think, but I only went over quickly. They took me about, each one took me about a quarter of an hour, I suppose. They did have, that was a bit harder because I had like powder coat on, but it got the powder coat off okay, and I just sort of the bare minimum inside really, just to sort of get the worst off. It's not worth going silly on these mowers because they're sort of still sort of quite low end mowers, but yeah, it's a nice finish to work with, and I'm not going to go over the top too much. It's just gonna have a light sand down, and then I'm just going to paint them up so they look nice. Did go through in a few areas. I just had a couple of, there's only some slight little holes around there, so I just put a little bit of filler in them. I'm not sure whether that's, I think that side was okay. So yeah, I'm pleased I've actually tried it and finally, and yeah, I can get these couple of mowers done looking nice. Yeah, that's just basically why I wanted to do this video tonight, just to show you that yeah, things are moving on. And it really frustrates me when I do a mower and it's all flaky and that one there, I think I showed you earlier in the video, I'm not overduly bothered about that one because it's just a cheap one. It's not worth me really messing around and taking everything off of that, unless I decide to put a Honda engine on it, then it would be worth it. But probably at the moment, just to get it done and shifted, I'll probably just tidy that bit up along the back. But yeah, these ones, they were just sort of experimental ones really, but I had them around, so I thought I might as well get them done, and then I can get them painted, and if it stays a bit warmer, which is meant to be for the next week or so, I can get them in undercoat painted and ready to be fitted back together and have some nice good looking mowers. So yeah, like I said, just wanted to quickly do this extended part of the video from yesterday, and yeah, I'll leave the video there. So thanks for watching, and I'll be along with another video again on Tuesday. So bye for now.